The Pokemon Company has officially announced the brand new turtle Pokemon. But did they really give us anything of substance? Let's take a look. Pokemon tweeted, a newly discovered Pokemon appears in the hidden treasure of Area 0 for Pokemon Scarlet or Pokemon Violet. Its splendid aura is reminiscent of the legendary Pokemon Terapagos, but this Pokemon's name and true nature are shrouded in mystery. So, what does that tell us? It tells us that it's not Terapagos, and I guess pun on nature, but we're gonna have to figure that out, right? It does seem as though that this is most likely a new Pokemon. It's a baby Pokemon, right? And if you check the website, it actually says that the Pokemon is small in stature and not particularly strong, but when push comes to shove, it can crystallize the energy in its body to form a protective shield. Apparently, it can also assume a dormant state when it feels that its life is in danger by pulling its head, limbs, and tail into its shell and making itself look like a jewel. Its splendid aura is reminiscent of the legendary Pokemon Terapagos, but its name and true nature are shrouded in mystery once again. So that's the dealio here. It does seem as though it's probably going to be some sort of a pre-evolution. It could simply be a form, but I think them hinting, saying that its name is kind of shrouded in mystery, tells me, or at least alludes to me, that it's probably going to be a new Pokemon entirely. So I love Baby Turtle with the gem. I think it's super cool. I'm excited about it, and I can't wait to hear more about this Pokemon. By the way, we just dropped a few brand new designs on TeamShiny.com, Xerneas, Yveltal, and Zygarde. If you're into those Pokemon or you want to grab a $10 mystery tee, head over to TeamShiny.com, use code STELLAR to get 15% off your order if you pick up 3 shirts or more. Don't miss out. Now, looking at some of the comments from you guys on the last video regarding this baby Pokemon, we got some really cool stuff. Donovan says that it's cool that Pokemon is willing to reveal new things through the anime in 2023, and I agree, Donovan. I think that's actually really sick. As someone who kind of casually watches the anime from time to time, it's cool that it's a relevant source of kind of news and information. There was a time where we would get like new Pokemon reveals in movies, like in like cutscenes. They would show them in little parts of the anime, like Ho-Oh from like the opening scene, right? A lot of really cool kind of ties to that, so it's cool to see that happen again this far into the franchise. Mr. Zangetsu says, I honestly think this is going to be its basic form, and over time, it's going to gain more power, similar to Koraidon and Miraidon in Scarlet and Violet. I think that's probably true as well, but I do think it might be a pre-evolution, right? I think it kind of gives me like Cosmog into Solgaleo Lunala vibes more than anything. So that's kind of where my head's leaning towards in terms of that. And I also feel like there's like a Fiona Manaphy kind of vibe going on here as well, right? Baby into larger Pokemon. Jaya Krishnan says, just a guess, but maybe it's like a Zygarde-like deal where the middle stage, Terapagos, was the first form revealed to us. Instead of being evolution stages, depending on the terrestrial energy, it gathers to have different forms. So Zygarde has its 15%, its 50, and its 100% form, and it's essentially the same Pokemon, but it changes forms. So saying that maybe this has like less terrestrial energy and thus it's like a smaller turtle. Definitely a cool idea, Jaya. I'm leaning towards that it being like a pre-evolution personally, but I think that at this point, it really is just a mystery. I really like this comment. It says, Mr. Nunya Business, I have a theory. I think that's when you enter a raid den, you're actually inside the facets of Terapagos' shell gem. I think the raid crystals transport you like its own dimension. That's actually a really cool concept for sure. So that's that. That's your update for today. Not a whole lot from Pokemon, but I think that we're due for some serious news very soon. Don't forget to check out TeamShiny.com for that awesome new merch drop. Speaking of Zygarde, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.